Want to learn how I built this election spoof using a simple large language model and LSD? No scraping involved. Stick around. It's pretty easy. I'm going to show you how to do it all right here, right now. Let's get right into it. First thing you're going to want to do is run Olama. So no OpenAI, you don't have to pay for anything. This is all totally free. The way you do that is write Olama run Llama 3.2. I won't go in how to downloading it. I'm assuming you can figure that out on your own. Next, I'm going to show you how we get the news headlines in live time, instantaneously whenever you run your app. It's pretty cool. We're gonna go to lsd.so. We're gonna go to their products page. We're gonna go to the browser. We're gonna follow these steps to download the browser. Now I already have it installed. It's straightforward. If you have any questions, reach out to me. We're gonna open that browser. We're gonna press Control-T to navigate. We're gonna start with Fox News. We're gonna go to foxnews.com. Now we're gonna go to politics. These are the headlines we want. We're gonna spoof these headlines. What we're gonna do is press Control-K. That's gonna open this highlighter. We're gonna select the fields we want, click and hold, and then click, and then make a tab of LSD. That's all you gotta do. We're gonna rename column 1 to headline, Command Enter, run it again, boom, there are your headlines. What we're gonna do is we're gonna click API. Now if you go to Chrome, what you'll see when you call this API is you'll get all of those headlines, and every time you refresh it, you'll get the latest headlines. We're gonna do the same thing for CNN. Control-T, we're gonna go to CNN.com. Then we're gonna go to 2024 elections, click into that. Let's go down here. Let's find the headlines. Where are the headlines I scraped? I think these guys here. Control-K, same deal, click and hold. We're gonna select, it's gonna get us all those headlines, make a tab of LSD. Give it a sec, boom, there it is. Replace column 1 with headline, Command Enter to run again. There it is, API. We're gonna go back to Chrome. Same thing. We're gonna run it directly from the browser, click Pretty Print. There it is, boom. All the headlines for Fox News and CNN available via API. Now let's whip up a simple application to remix this information. LSD is going to empower the remixing of the internet, new digital age. What we're going to do is we're going to open Cursor. Now, I already have these files written out, so you don't have to go through all this. I won't go through it in detail, but I'll walk you through the app as a whole. My GitHub repo is open source, will be in the description below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to remix this in whatever way you want. It's all out there. Let's have some fun. So what we're going to do is we have a function here that's going to fetch these links. So what we do is we go to these URLs and we access the LSD knowledge endpoint that we saw earlier in Chrome that just has all those URLs. We're going to parse through this. We're going to get those headlines. We're going to throw it in a JSON. And then what we're going to do is we're going to call that function down here in app-get. We're going to do some stuff with WebSockets. And we're going to call a function we're going to call our model, which is going to basically be the large language model that does all the spoofing. It's pretty straightforward. In here, we have model.py, aka model.py, where we actually just prompt the LLM to do the spoofing. Here's an example, try the spoof headlines. Pretty straightforward, right? And then what this app does is it's going to call that function on each of those headlines, spoofing them. Then we have some basic HTML to fetch these headlines, and so on and so on. We use WebSockets, and then some super duper simple HTML to show it on the web page. Finally, some basic styling. You can do a lot more with this. This is just to showcase the tech that we're using. I built all this in Cursor with some support. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna run the app. So we're gonna go make, run. Here it is, all running locally. Let's open that up. You'll see it takes a sec to fire up. That's just the way it is. LLMs are slow, so fetching the data actually happens in 2.53 seconds. That can be sped up. As you saw earlier, CNN is a little slow. I think it's because they have so many ads on their website. The tech is still being built, but as you can see here, we'll go through and we'll spoof all the headlines one by one. Harris clashes with Fox as she tries to peel away some GOP voters. The spoof headline is Harris clashes with Fox as she tries to peel away some GOP voters. Somehow still doesn't know how Twitter works, right? Just a fun little remixing of the internet. All here All very straightforward. As you can see, the LLM actually takes some time to run through. We go down, there's actually quite a few Fox News headlines, but we're almost done. And yeah, that's basically it. That's how you build this app using LSD, using Ollama, using Cursor, whatever stack you want. Feel free to check out the repo below. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. I'll respond to everybody. And there's many, many more apps still to come. Thank you for watching.